The Y2K Apocalypse by internet historian. So I was only a tiny little girl when this happened, so I didn't really care. I didn't know anything about it, but I did hear about it later a little bit. Just that it was kind of silly. I wanted to watch this video because the description says, how was Y2K? Who was Y2K? And also, where was Y2K? These are all terrible questions. So that made me want to watch this video. So let's get started. It should be good. And let's learn about Y2K.
Let me tell you how the world ended. December 31st, 1999.
He's so funny.
Y2K.
Just how bad will it get?
Everything that could go wrong did. Y2K, the movie.
Why do they have to do this every few years? Talking about an apocalypse. No one's ever going to believe it, even if it's true. No one's going to prepare for it because we've heard this too many times.
To my knowledge, I'm the last survivor. Planes fell from the sky. Expensive Pentium 2s ceased to function.
Oh,
Nuclear launches all around the globe.
That had to do with like electronics or something.
Let me tell you about the downfall of mankind. Scene transition. It all started in the 80s. The synth was wavy. The computers were absolute units, but the memory was embarrassingly small. So at the time, computer programmers were trying to save every byte they could. When they programmed in years, the date 1995, for example, became just 2 digits, 95. Good solution at the time. But as the years went by, people went, hold on a minute, what will happen at the year 00? And the answer was, across millions of potential systems, no one really knew. They had a problem, and they called it Y2K. But let's take a step back. What does Y2K mean?
Yes, what does
Y
it mean?
is short for year, 2 of course means 2, and K is the scientific symbol for thousand.
Mono means one, and rail means rail.
So the year 00 was coming up. For computers, that could mean 2000, or it could mean 1900, or it could be a nil value. Now apply that same principle to something more important like banking transactions, international scheduled airline departure, or the internal clocks of GPS satellites. And now you see the problem. Systems would start to fail.
The systems will fail, and if one part of it fails, none of it works.
So traffic lights, power systems, water.
How embarrassing is it for everyone that promoted this the day after this Y2K happened?
Systems, military networks, microwaves, advanced AI, the entire internet.
God.
It could all potentially domino into chaos.
It is a particularly large global disaster in the making.
Scene transition. So companies got together to spend their way out of the problem. The United States alone invested an estimated $134 billion to fix the bug. But they had an immovable deadline, and only so much could be done leading up to January 1st, and hitherto, only a fraction of the problem was fixed. Legislators could see the writing on the wall, so the Y2K Act was passed, which protected companies against lawsuits resulting from the bug. But as the media reported on the problem in louder and more hysterical terms,
they're preparing for martial law.
I think Y2K financially could be devastating for this nation.
They'll tell
Just got the chills. Again, anyone on this TV right now talking about it is just so embarrassing.
everything's fine. They're lying to you. Everything ain't fine.
The Y2K problem could abolish all paper currency and coins throughout the world.
a secondary problem arose: panic. Ooh. Here's an example. You spend millions of dollars getting your city's water system up to Y2K compliance. Everything's looking good. But the media is feeding people hype. So a nervous population does what it often does. No, fill the bathtub full of water. Just in case. For obvious reasons.
Oh my god.
Well, also what tends to happen is everybody has that idea at once, at the last minute. You can imagine what that does to a big city. It kills supply.
Congrats, guys.
Then people think there's no water, Y2K is on for sure, and panic explodes in the streets.
We are creating our own misery as humans. It's just...
Boy, there was potential here for real disaster. So it was up to citizens like us to take matters into our own hands. Welcome to the Y2K Expo. Everything you need to survive the apocalypse. We bought survival bunkers.
They think I'm mad. Mostly. But then they want a place in the bunker.
We bought seeds. We bought a library of literature. We bought into pretty much everything.
Call now and get the ultimate Y2K survival kit from bcom.com.
But Y2...
I want a bunker just to go hide from society. That would be great. I want it to look like an outhouse in the middle of the desert, and then you walk down and it's just a luxury bunker. That would be fun. Anyways, I was just daydreaming there.
Just kept creeping closer.
Ooh.
And soon, it was time to say goodbye to loved ones.
No, not again.
It was time to say goodbye to the world as we knew it. From my bunker, I could hear the bombs go off. The destruction. Just unimaginable. Let me just set the mood real quick.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like Fallout.
Nope. Nope. Close. Yeah. It's all gone now. The small things that went unappreciated. The great moments of our time. There is no going back. The date today is somewhere around 2018. It's finally time to step back into the world.
What?
With whatever horrors that may bring.
It was ready to step into the world the day after it was supposed to happen. I mean, come on. This video is 6 years old, so it's even more high time to forget about all this. This is so funny.
I don't know what I'll find out there. Mutants, cannibals, different factions of bandit. I just hope I'm ready to take it all on. Steps out, and then it's the cabin from season 5. It's all connected.
What? That went right over my head. What?
Get it? He steps out, and then it's the cabin from season 5. It's all connected. It's such a deep and encompassing lore. Remember when I used to make good content? Me neither. Scene transition.
Is that okay? That's like a TV show or something. I don't know what that is.
Okay, I was only partially right about the whole doomsday thing. The world didn't end.
Partially.
But in Australia, some of the vending machines stopped working, and the International Weather website displayed the wrong year. Also
Terrifying.
this. So that must have been annoying to fix.
In hindsight, that's pretty funny. Actually, to be honest, at the time, I thought it was pretty funny. I worked in the airline industry for years as an avionics engineer. I knew that no planes were going to fall out of the sky.
$500 billion
Yeah.
well spent.
Global Y2K readiness spending ranged from about 300 billion to 500 billion. Oh, we're so dumb. We are all so dumb. I love the Fallout theme. That's cute. Now I want to play Fallout. I'll just play Fallout. Like, why do we... Again, we always just have so many apocalypse scares. It's just... Then, and then there was 2012, and then there was that other video we did over the religious guy who was telling everyone the world was ending, and it didn't, of course. So... I mean, we can't take all this seriously, people. It's funny to look back on. My God. That was really good. I will leave this video in the description for you. Let me know what you think and make sure to subscribe. I will see you in the next one.